I'm going to go straight to discussing what made us make this video and what took us so long. It's a little bit complicated to be able to explain fast, so I'm just gonna take my time and hopefully you will understand what's going on. I want the video to be clear. Me and Petya, we found out about a powerful, efficient, amazing energy. The thing that blows my mind is that everybody knows about this energy. Every single person, every single animal, everything, everyone. But what matters is the perception you put into what you find out and how open are the doors of your mind and how big is your heart, because the heart and the brain, they need to go hand in hand. If you have a small brain, or a small mind and a big heart, you cannot open your mind. And if you have a small heart and a big mind open, you might not be able to accept what you're about to see. So it's fascinating that what we found out is so powerful. I've been dealing with this energy since, unconsciously since I am born, but consciously since 12 years ago. I am writing a book that I start and then I stop and then I continue and then I stop and then I continue for 12 years already. And the reason being is because I'm talking about this energy, how to master it, but life still is going on. Life never stops. Dealing with responsibility, dealing with life in general, and having your partner and stuff just fluctuates everything, and it's difficult to be able to attain or to master what you want. I still believe I will be able to finish the book this year or next year, but hopefully this year. It's pretty much finished. It's just that it needs to be updated, because the way I wrote, it's just was from the mentality of 21 years old. So yeah, it needs an update. But I'm talking about this energy. Me and Petya, we've been struggling with upping our consciousness, increasing our consciousness, and dealing with new downloads, new mysteries, new concepts. And we actually want to share with you what worked so far and what didn't. Most of the things we found out, we don't have a price for it. It's just incredible. It helps us to understand the world better. It helps us to understand ourselves better, and so on. Now, the thing is, we wasted a lot of time. We wasted precious time that we could be sharing with you. We could have grown the YouTube channel community together. That will be so cool. Imagine to have more people understanding what's going on and stuff. But the thing is, you can only focus so much on spiritual self-development or helping others. You cannot do both. You have to choose. And that's just how it is. Plus, there's the algorithm as well of the platforms. And they also keep changing and stuff. What I am about to talk to you about is resonance. Resonance is the energy that everybody knows. They call it energy, chi, prana, life force, ether, the intimate energy. I cannot say it properly, obviously, for obvious reasons. And all this. Resonance is just another word, but what is the most amazing thing about the word resonance, instead of using the word energy, prana, God, and so on, is that resonance will resonate with you. If you don't resonate with resonance, resonance does the same thing to you. If you resonate with resonance, resonance is going to resonate and higher. Also, if you are able to preserve resonance, to make sure it's within your being, and you take full use of it, resonance is going to do the same thing. It's going to resonate within you, becomes stronger and stronger. It's a very powerful energy. It's really like God-like energy, but I don't like to use the word God because it gives out different meanings, and I don't want you to have the wrong concept. You really become your own master, at least a beginner master, not like full-blown master, that you mastered everything. No, not this type. But you can achieve, and that's what my book is all about, is how to really reach the mastery of resonance. However, that's not the title of the book. I'm just explaining to be similar to this video. So we learned lots of conspiracy theories throughout the time. We learned new concepts, new age movement, what the twin flame movement is all about right now, like it keeps changing and stuff. And upgrading the consciousness, diminishing the consciousness, because you can also decrease your consciousness by doing too many material things or eating the wrong foods, to be very toxic with very toxic people around. The environment, I learned many things as well about the environment, how to deal with the environment, because it affects our etheric body. And by the way, etheric body is our second layer of our soul body. And by the way, this etheric body doesn't run on energy food, it runs on ether. Etheric comes from ether, and what is ether? Is resonance. It's again the same thing. So ether is basically within this world, physically, etherically, and it keeps on going further and further up. I believe it's on all 7 layers of the soul body. And we are just grasping the beginning of all of it. Now, you may ask us, hey, what's the point to all of this? Like, okay, you understood the energy of God or the prana or something. Many people do. Well, yes, but like I said, the perception beyond or the perception about it changes everything. Resonance is very powerful and is very friendly and loves to attach itself to vibrant water. So we are 70% plus water. Water loves resonance, but only alive water, vibrant water. And if your waters within are stagnant, toxic, polluted, and so on, resonance has very hard time to attach itself to you or to resonate with you or to flow through you. Probably it's already flowing through you, otherwise you will be dead, because we need resonance to live. But it's backfiring against your own blockages and stuff like this. Resonance can heal and kill. Just like water. If water has its natural temperature, it will not do anything. If it's freezing or if it's boiling, it will kill us. And also, 1 drop of water doesn't do anything to us. But 10 gallons, no, not 10 gallons, 10 cubic meter of water falling from the sky at 100 feet or so, and if it hits your head, you might be dead. So water is very powerful. We need to be careful how we treat water. This is what we're dealing with. We did so many things with resonance. I'm going to explain some of them. First of all, resonance is what gives you the ability to feel and resonate with people. When you're on the vibes of or on the stage where you are trying to resonate with certain people and you don't resonate with other people, you're using resonance. But at such a low level, because you don't need that high level to use resonance. Now, if you increase your resonance level, you can feel other people that are way further away from you. Or, for example, if you reach mastery, you can even feel the resonance of extraterrestrials and so, because it's all about how much you can amplify resonance. But it's not you who does it. Resonance does for you. You don't need to do anything. That's where the let go and your life's going to become better comes in. Because when we let go, our ego never dies, but goes to the background. And our resonance can finally flow through us, use our soul to drive our life in a much better way. So resonance is super powerful. Everything we've been talking about, the inner child, the higher self, and the Kundalini, they're all related to resonance. we might as well just talk about resonance, nothing else. God is also resonance, is the same, but we have a totally different approach to God. Actually, all this time we haven't been uploading any videos. We were just dealing with this concept. 75%, for sure, we were dealing with this concept. Me and Petya, me and my partner, we were just talking with each other about how really to understand what's going on and anything about God. And we can make series of videos and videos with no end, because there's so much to speak about. There's people, we need to relate to every single perception every time we bring a new topic. If we're talking about the topic of God, we have to talk about the people who are following the religion, the people who are looking at God as the universe itself, the people who are just saying that God is just the energy around you and nothing else, and even the atheists. There's a lot to say. Actually, we've been also very much interested in science, and all this can be explained with resonance, because there's not much to say. You don't need to talk too much about many concepts in their details. If you bring resonance into the topic, it cuts down on the details big time. Let me think of more benefits and effects that we went through using resonance. For example, when you drain yourself, whether people are draining your life or your twin flame, or you are draining your life with stress, but there's healthy stress, which is working out, and then there's unhealthy stress, which is dealing with problems that you cannot tolerate. If you can tolerate, it's still stress, but not as bad. And also your intimate energy drains resonance. So all of this stuff, if you're still experiencing, or one of them, you're very likely to have very low resonance. Now, what happens when we have very low amount of resonance inside of you? Because resonance is everywhere. But remember, if you are very low in resonance itself cannot resonate with you so much. I mean, it will try, but it's not gonna work so well. We all have resonance, all of us. But some people have very little, others have more, and others have even more. This is what differentiates between a person to another person. Yes, spiritual consciousness is real, and the more consciousness you have, the more resonance you get. But you can be a very kind person and have the consciousness of a mouse, and your resonance is still quite big. It's just that resonance will accommodate itself depending on the size of your consciousness as well. Everything plays a role, like your chakras and stuff, they all absorb and run on resonance, but it depends how you treat them. It's amazing. It's an amazing concept. It's gonna blow your mind. Everything we went through with resonance, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. There's nothing else to say. Look, I'm trying to make like a checklist / printable, something that you can visually look, also respond or practice what you learn in this video. I'm trying to make such a thing, and if I manage to make it, will be available in the description below. If I didn't manage to make it, will be available in future videos, because I realized procrastination is horrible and it affects everybody, including spiritual people like you, or even scientific people. Everybody, it doesn't matter. This is also something that tortured us a lot about the procrastination. It makes the person not able to move forward in life because they are either untrained or they are scared or some kind of excuse. And procrastination is very bad. And the only way to deal with it is to do a tiny bit of practice every time you learn something. So if it's available in this video, I will put a checklist or / printable, something that you can take it, use it, and learn. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much for being with us. And if you need more information, stick around on the channel. And we have Telegram channel as well, so that you don't miss any other video. We'll post there. Every time we post a video, we post on Telegram channel. When we publish something, some piece of work that we do for this channel, whether it's a book or anything else, we also leave in the description below. Thank you so much for being with us. I guess see you on the next video.